Hi, guys, and welcome back to Reads Readers with your host, Cleant. And today, as the title suggests, this is wow, our Ba live show to discuss The Christmas Mouse by Rachel Spangler. Yes,
Mhm.
Spangler. I have it written in front of me where the title shows, so I should just read that.
Fair.
But Hope couldn't be here. Hope is unfortunately sick, so we are sending lots of hugs and hope she gets
Yep.
better.
Mhm.
But we are going to start off with our introductions and starting ratings, and we will let our lovely guest kick us off.
Hi guys, I'm Karina from She Dreams in Words here on YouTube and Instagram, and my starting rating is going to be a 3. It was very cute and like cheesy, like very hallmarky, really sweet little romance, but I think it was the writing for me that wasn't completely up to par with what I guess maybe what I usually read. This their debut? No, no, it's not.
No, I don't think it is.
22 sapphic romance novels the author apparently has. Holy smokes. Well, then I don't feel bad for saying that because they are seasoned. But yeah, a 3 is not bad, it's above half. So that's where I'm gonna start. And I don't know, I could go down.
I feel
Could
that.
go
I could
down.
go down, I could go up. Listen, um, y'all are on my channel. I've already introduced myself, Clint. I do have Karina and Hope both linked down below. So if you're not following them, go check them out.
Mhm.
I gave this a 4 because of the Hallmark vibes. I
Mhm.
almost gave it a 3 because the audio, but I didn't want the audio to reflect the book.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I was like, I sat there and actually thought about it and went round and round, and I landed on like a 3.75, but I don't
Okay.
give 0.75s,
Mhm.
so I rounded to a
Just
4.
round up. That's fair, yeah.
I only give 0.5s, I don't give 0.25 or 0.75, but like
Mhm.
the way I literally wrote it down and did the co-pile
Okay.
to help
Mhm.
because of the audiobook. I wanted it to be like legit, and it
Yeah.
gave me a 3.75, so I
That's
rounded to a
good.
4. And I know we have at least one comment. Nikki says, "Hi, I didn't read the book, but wanted to say hi." Hi, Nikki.
Hi.
Okay, so let us go with our thoughts on the characters.
Okay.
Do we have a fave, a least fave? I can already
Um,
tell you who the least fave is, and that's the
yeah,
uncle.
yeah. He was a little he was, yeah, definitely. I think my favorite was Bex in this one.
Bex was the New Yorker, right?
Yes,
Okay.
she was the doctor. Um, I don't know. I just feel like she grew maybe the most in my eyes because of how much of like a city girl she was and kind of like closed-minded to like the small town living.
Hmm.
She just kind of was able to open her mind and her heart, I guess, to experience like embrace new things and try new things. And I just really liked her. But Ava was so sweet as well. So I don't know if I can choose a favorite between them. It
See,
might be Bex, but I also adored Ava.
I'm a sucker for more of a small town, so I leaned a little bit more Ava
Oh, I
than
love a small town.
Bex, but I love Bex too. So I'm like, they're very equal.
Yeah.
You can't really have one without the other. It's one of those. It was just so cute, and I don't
Yeah.
I don't know how much we're actually going to have to discuss with this book, guys. This might be one of our shorter live shows, anyways, because this book really didn't have a lot of
Mhm. Like,
it legitimately was like a Lifetime Hallmark Christmas
yeah,
movie where it's legitimately like the cookie cutter. There's not really a lot of
like emotional depth, I feel like.
yes. That's a
Conflict.
that's a better use than my brain was thinking the word substance.
Uh,
But I was like, but that's not the right word I'm looking for because there was substance to the
yeah, yeah.
story. It's just
Maybe like the layers, not so much.
yes,
It was
it
like
wasn't
a it was like a three-tiered cake instead of like a freaking vast wedding cake. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you know what I'm
it's a
saying.
three-layer cake instead of a three-tier cake.
Yeah. Okay, let's do like a one layer.
It's a sheet cake.
It's a fudge.
Boring, boring fudge.
Saying makes sense in our heads.
I will say I would love
Mhm.
to see this as a movie. I
Yes,
think this
this would
would
be really
this
cute.
story would benefit better as a movie. So we would get to experience all the Christmas things that they did
Yeah,
in the book better.
I would love to see a movie. Yeah, and the fact that this only took place from like Thanksgiving to Christmas, like only a few weeks, right?
Mhm.
And that would literally, yeah, that would be such a cute Hallmark movie.
It would.
Mm.
And I do love the fact that they reference the Hallmark movies quite a bit in
Yeah,
this.
like yeah, that was really cute.
She's like, "Wait, your last name's Tribeca? You drink a Manhattan? Could you be any more of a cliche New York
Mm,
lesbian?"
yeah, I know. Like hearing her full name was like, oh, that I never would have got there,
Same.
from back.
Okay. Do we have any favorite scenes that stood
Um,
out or any that stood out in a wrong way?
the one that stands out to me is the ice skating scene,
Mm,
because I feel like in that moment Bex could like was paying attention to her enough to like know she was like a little bit uncomfortable, and she even though she didn't know why, and she was able to kind of like pivot and take them to a new scene because that's when they were walking through the park, right after they met
yeah,
Howie.
they met Howie afterwards.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just thought that was really sweet, and I think kind of started the romance aspect because there was an attraction I think initially on both parties, but I think that moment Ava was able to see Bex and like a little more romantically, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
What else? Oh my gosh, and the when they were going out to cut the tree down with like the little sleigh. That was so cute.
Yes, with
You
the
know,
dog.
yeah. I think there were just so many sweet moments,
I liked the
and
Hallmark airport scene.
oh my gosh, the grand gesture.
Yes, where she flew to
Yeah.
New York, called Howie, and Howie's
Yeah.
like, "Well, what airport are you in?
Yeah.
Stay right there." And I'm
Like,
like,
don't move.
"They're in the airport."
That was cute, yeah. That was really cute. Yeah, I think they really balance each other well.
Mhm.
It kind of opened their eyes to, like, what life and love could be instead of, you know, I don't know. I just really enjoyed their romance.
I felt like their romance was more a happy for now than it is a guaranteed happily ever after.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's one of those like we know that they're in a relationship now and they're enjoying it, but they
Mhm.
still got things that they have to
Yeah,
work
like,
on.
location for what?
Location, location, location is the
Yeah,
issue here.
that was, like, their biggest conflict, I guess.
For those who haven't read the book, basically the gist is Ava thinks Vermont gives the best Christmases and Bex thinks New York City gives
Mhm.
the best Christmases. So they both show each other
Right.
Christmas. So
Like
so for those who for those who haven't read it, that is basically what we're talking about. Where Bex took her to go see the Rockettes, the lighting of the Christmas tree, Santa, and then you have on the flip side Ava walking through the town and everybody knowing Ava and going, "Ooh, Ava has a girl with her. Ava has a girl with her. Oh my God, this is who she's going to end up with because she's never brought a girl to town before." Which
Yeah.
is just the cuteness of it.
Mhm. Because there wasn't anyone besides what was her ex's name?
Fletcher.
Yes, that they were the only two like gay women I think in this small town. So her options were limited.
Is it bad I
Um,
only remembered Fletcher because she shoots bows and arrows?
no, that's great because I forgot her name. Um,
That and the singer Fletcher, who
um,
was queer and now isn't. I don't know.
hmm. That sounds like someone else famous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? I'll put in the chat.
I was like, I feel like I should.
I don't know. I don't follow them, so I don't
Oh, I don't follow
know
her because I
the
hate her,
gist.
so she irritates me. She's always irritated me.
Yeah.
But
But yeah, I love the like idea of the story of them showing the other like how good life that they know and are comfortable with. Like it was nice to kind of see them view the other way of life in like a positive light and like experience new things. Like I would love to go to New York and like do all these little activities and it was just so cute. Oh, and then the whole ballerina show. What is it called? The ballet.
Nutcracker.
Oh my gosh, yes. When she took her to see the ballet and she was like, "How did you know I like the Nutcracker?" But she didn't. And then when she goes to Ava's house, she has like a ton of nutcrackers.
What was
Just
it like 79 nutcrackers
it,
throughout the whole
it
house?
was excessive. Like that would freak me out. I think maybe.
I'm like, I
Um,
can't say much with all of these Care Bears staring at me, but
yeah.
still not that bad. I have 20, what, 23 Care Bears around, not
Okay.
79 nutcrackers.
Yeah. It's like, and these are up all year round, or is this just the seasonal thing? Because was that ever said?
No,
I'm assuming all year then.
same.
Man,
And I'm
but
like, I like Christmas, but I don't like Christmas that much.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it was a very sweet little romance. And like I said, there wasn't any like topics that were like too real world, like difficult. Although there was a character that we kind of talked about. I'm sure we'll talk about more. Um, and sometimes that's all you kind of want. I mean, like, cause the holiday season is for like
Mhm.
just cute, fluffy, sweet things, right? So it definitely was fitting, I think, for the season itself and for the kind of Christmas romances that people usually want. Because I mean, who wants to read about sob stories? I mean, I do, but I guess you think
Same.
about like a holiday, right? Like you are more on the positive, lighter side. So I think
Mhm.
it did really good with that.
I'm happy we chose this for Bucks. I don't know if I would have picked it up otherwise.
Yeah, true.
And it's one of those palate, like I felt like this is a palate cleanser book.
Yes. And it really was sweet. So I hope more readers find it because I feel like I haven't heard anyone talk about it before.
I hadn't either until I saw it on a list. And I went, ooh, a city mouse and a country mouse showing each other Christmas. It's like, that just sounds
Yeah.
adorable. Let's choose that for the book club. Like,
Yeah,
it's
that's a good
sapphic,
pick.
and I love sapphic, especially sapphic holiday romances.
Yeah. There's some good ones.
But I've read better.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, Helena
Yeah.
Greer has an entire series.
Oh, for holiday,
uh,
like
season,
traffic?
Season of Love is book one.
Oh, the with the lumberjack
Yes,
girl on the cover. Okay, yeah.
it's
Okay.
a Christmas themed bed and breakfast ran by Jewish people.
Oh, I do have to read that because that sounds like a fun time.
And then book one is Sapphic. The matriarch of the family, the one who owns the hotel, passes away and gifts it to three people.
3.
To the three cousin or the
Oh.
group of three that grew up there. You
Oh.
have one has in book one she has to come back after her aunt passes. Then you have her cousin who's running it there.
Okay.
And then book two brings in the third party person who is with the cousin.
Oh.
That is a demisexual representation book,
Oh.
like hardcore demi. And then book three is the ex girlfriend of the girl from the book one coming
Oh.
to a wedding at the place
Oh, that sounds like a good series.
and brings a fake girlfriend. So it's like fake dating, and it's all like Christmas themed
Oh,
throughout.
that's cute. And have you read the whole series?
Yes.
Okay.
I will read anything Helena Greer puts out in the future because how much I love those three.
Oh, I love that. Definitely have to get to that.
And then
Maybe next
there's
year.
Courtney K. The first in her series is In the Event of Love, which is a sapphic Christmas story.
In the Event of Love. I don't know if I've heard of that.
I really love book two personally, but
Oh, I do remember seeing the cover. Okay. See,
book
that
two
one
is the man.
has this one. The In the Event of Love has 9,000 ratings, and the one we read it only has 400, and they're both like 3 years old.
Yeah.
So it was nice for us to give it a try, something a little lesser known. Like
Mhm.
this cover is so cute.
It
So,
is.
but
I will.
you can't even see Bex's blonde hair. It like just you know. Isn't she supposed to be hella tall?
Yeah, I don't think the cover like
Not very
accurately
accurate. Yeah.
represents them because in my head I picture Bex a little bit curvier too,
Yeah.
but like curvier in the sense of she's like it could just be because I hang out with a lot of lesbians. She's more of the mannish dressing.
Mm,
Like she's more butch.
yeah.
So in my head, she's like a little bit curvier with like the muscle.
Mm, yeah. I mean, because she's a doctor too, so I feel like that would make sense. I don't know why, but it does in my head.
Um, did anything in this book shock us?
Hmm.
Not really.
Yeah, I don't know if anything actually shocked me. I would say no as well.
I will say the Christmas party for the doctor's office.
Mm,
I really
yeah,
enjoyed that everybody brought a meal from their own holiday. Like there
like
was
celebration.
Hanukkah food there, Kwanzaa. She mentioned a
Yeah,
couple I had never heard of before, which I can't think of what they are right off the top of my head.
yeah.
But I was like, oh, never heard of that. Cool.
I did like that inclusion because of how like prejudiced the uncle was like a little bit before that scene happened. He just
Yes.
sucked. He just was a shitty human.
But you couldn't have had a small town without at least one
Yeah,
person being that way.
that's true.
Because everybody was a little bit as someone who comes from originally a small town and is queer,
Mhm.
it is not realistic for an entire town to be like, "Oh my god, you're queer? Oh my god. I
Yeah,
love
like
this about you."
mhm.
Granted, I don't know how it is up in Vermont because I'm from the South, so it's a lot more
Right.
outwardly with hate, and they're more
Yeah.
liberal up there. So maybe it is like that in Vermont, small
Could be,
town
yeah.
with like one relative that needs to like they're waiting to die because of his opinions.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah. Dang. But yeah, that was a good scene that you pointed out. Mhm.
uh so thoughts on the writing style slash the audiobook.
Well, the writing style, I just like I hate to say this, like I don't mean this to be so like icky sounding, but it just kind of read a little bit elementary to me. Like I don't know how to put that like gracefully, and I'm so sorry to Rachel for saying that, but they do have 22 books out other than this one, so maybe maybe there has been some growth, but I don't know, some of the like word choices, I wish I highlighted them in the Kindle so I can point them out, but
I will say it was 22 before this book came out, and if this book came out 3 years ago,
oh,
there's no
well.
telling how many more she has.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it just wasn't anything groundbreaking. Maybe that's a nicer way to say it.
What's the quote from Devil Wears Prada? Florals for spring, groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Um, I will mention what Shay told me
Mhm.
is the reason why she was having issues with the audiobook was it felt like an AI person
Oh, yeah, that was terrible.
was
I'm
reading
sorry.
the audio, which I completely get it.
It was just so monotone, like, there was no inflection of voice and, like, no differentiating of characters' voices, and it's like, if I was I mean, I did solely listen to this,
That's all I did was solely
so,
listen.
yeah, it was just not a pleasant experience, unfortunately. I don't let me try to look what there.
I had
What
to
else?
like reverse it every now and then to remember which girl was talking, which one is
Right.
I and which one isn't. Because
Yeah.
the chapters, it's she also
Yeah.
switched POVs mid chapter. And I'm like,
Yeah, and that's impossible.
I hate when they do that.
Because, like, typically, like, in a lot of romances that I read, they'll put the name of the character whose POV we switch to,
Mhm.
and there was none of that. And I'm sorry, my allergies are kicking my butt today. Um, when the narrator isn't changing their voice, that does the listener no favors. So it's like we have to wait until a character is mentioned for like that specific scene, like you know what I mean? So that was yeah, if I was reading the audiobook, I would give it a 1 star.
Yeah, that's why I had to do Copile to choose
Yeah.
my rating so I wouldn't base it off the audiobook. I was like, to me, that's a disrespect to the book.
Yeah, it was I will say they are not my favorite narrator, but they do have quite a few in their repertoire, so maybe they've improved.
We can only
Fingers crossed.
hope.
I
Fingers
know.
crossed.
And like I guess like we said about like, during the holidays, like we just want something easy, light, fluffy. I guess the writing style does like match that
Mhm.
because it was like I guess easy to follow, but again, some of the word choices were
But I feel like
weird.
we've read other sapphic or queer Christmas books where
Yeah.
the writing is a little bit more complex.
Yeah.
And you get more of the characters felt more three-dimensional instead of two-dimensional. It
Right.
literally felt like, oh, she wanted to have a Hallmark movie, which sometimes Hallmark
Yeah.
movies, yes, are good in the moment. You're not gonna remember them later because a
Right.
lot of them are the same type of
Yeah.
character through each,
Yeah.
and they're so two-dimensional.
I do agree with that with this book
So I'm like,
because yeah.
I also rated based on the fact of, oh, if I'm comparing this to like a Hallmark thing, I enjoyed
Mhm.
it. It's a 4 star.
Wow. I would have gone down
Like to
that
me, it's like
comparison.
to compare it to a Hallmark, if this is
Mhm.
if I'm wanting a Hallmark
Yeah.
and me going into it knew it was going to be a Hallmark, did it
Mhm.
deliver on what it said it was going to deliver? Yes.
Thinking of it in that context, I feel like this does make a better movie than a book because in a book, we're expecting all this backstory, all these
Yeah.
extra intricacies with the characters, and like there really was no layers to them. So interesting.
And I felt like I couldn't fully enjoy some of the Christmas moments because I wasn't seeing it.
Mm. Yeah, we were kind of just thrown in, like the scene wasn't really fully developed.
You're just supposed to
Yeah,
know what the Nutcracker is. You're supposed to just know what the Rockettes do. You're supposed
right.
to know all of these things.
Yeah, there wasn't like a lot of description and visualization for a
It's
lot of
just,
things.
oh, we went here, we did this.
Yeah, and that really does annoy me when others like show then tell. Tell. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Tell rather
I
than
want to
show.
be shown. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to be shown rather than
I want to know what color were the Rockettes wearing. Was
right.
it made with sequins or beads?
Yeah,
How
like
high did
their
their foot
costume.
kick?
I feel like they're known for
Yeah.
other
The
than
li-
like their kicks and stuff like that.
the
And
lighting
yeah,
of the tree. You
yeah,
could have like shown us a little bit more of like the twinkle lights.
because they were like front row for that whole
Yeah.
tree lighting ceremony.
So she could have like put us
Yeah,
in Avery's point of view of seeing every small detail,
yeah,
but didn't. So I get where
yeah,
you say it was more elementary, more. That's why I
yeah.
say it's by Hallmark standards, this was good. But if I had to
Mm.
take this 4 star and compare it to other
Oh
sapphic
yeah,
romances, then this would probably become like a 2.5 or a 3.
that's still pretty high in my opinion. So good.
I finished the book, so at least it's
Yeah.
getting 2 stars.
Okay.
I didn't actively
That's
hate it like some others.
true. Yeah. I didn't hate this, so you're right.
So
Okay.
it gets a star for me finishing.
Good. Yeah.
So that could be why it's at a 4 stars
That's
because I finished the book, so it
yeah.
got that star for that.
Okay. I think also like I don't know about you, but like I feel like picking up like a holiday specific book, like I kind of go in with like different expectations because I'm not
Mhm.
like expecting to be blown away. It's like not I'm not expecting to give this a 5 star.
I'm not
So
expecting Song of Achilles.
yeah, right. And maybe because this like is something that I've never heard talked about or anything, I wasn't sure what to expect. So I mean, I think a 3 star, if it stays there, is still good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, this next question, I'm gonna
Okay.
go ahead and say no, but would you reread?
I don't think I would reread, but if Hallmark decides to make a movie
Yes, then
like
I'll
this, I
watch.
would watch. I would watch it. Yeah.
And if it's a good movie, it might be one of those that get like put in the circulation for every year.
Yeah. Because I feel like there really is not a lot of like queer holiday movies,
Especially
you
Sapphic.
know? Yeah.
If
What's
it
that
is
one?
queer, it's more Mel Mel.
Mhm.
And it's like the gayest thing you've seen. And I'm like, can we calm down the gay? Not all of us have to be
What
like extremely gay.
what's that one with Kristen Stewart that was Sapphic? You know the one I'm
Ah,
talking about? That's
love
like the
that.
one that I can think of at the top of my head.
Well, I know we're getting one, or it should have came out. We're getting a Hallmark movie, and it was a
Mm.
sapphic firefighter holiday romance.
Whoa.
So I was like,
Okay.
yes, please, but I don't have Hallmark.
Oh,
I'm
same.
like, why would I pay for Hallmark?
Yeah, yeah. Dang.
And Nikki loved the Kristen Stewart movie.
Okay,
So
good.
did
I
I.
what the heck is it called? I've watched it once, but that one is like the one that sticks out
The
because
only
that's
one that
the only one.
the only name that pops in my head is Single All the Way, and I know that's not it.
That's a queer one, right?
Yeah.
On Netflix.
Um Kristen
And
Stewart.
David from Schitt's Creek was in there as her best friend.
Yes.
What's that called?
Happiest Season.
Is that what it's called? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that was.
Because it's also got Victor Garber in it as the dad.
Victor
Right? That's his
Garber.
name? Yeah, give Victor Garber. Mackenzie Davis, Allison Brie, David Levy, Aubrey Plaza's in it.
That's right.
Such a good movie.
Oh, okay. I just have to put faces to names. Oh, yeah, Allison Brie. That's right. Okay, Victor Garber. I didn't know that was his name. I mean, I don't pay attention to actors' names typically. But that was a good one.
Agreed, Nikki. I need to rewatch as well.
Yeah. Oh, when did that come out? Oh, 2020. Holy smokes.
Yeah, a bit ago.
Oh, okay.
Would we does this book remind you of any others?
Not me personally, but I think you might have some answers.
I mean, I think I've mentioned all the queer sapphic Christmas movies that I would rather read. So I can't think of any that do this. The only one I
Yeah.
can think of is our last year holiday book, which is The Holiday Trap,
Oh, okay.
which is like the movie Holiday, where a lesbian and a gay guy switch homes for the season.
Oh, that's cute.
The lesbian lives on an island off of Maine, and the gay guy lives in New Orleans, and they switch.
Oh, did you like that one?
Yes, that's by Ronan or
Oh, shit.
Rowan Parrish.
Oh, I've heard of that. So let me see the cover.
He's blue and green.
Oh, okay. Yes. That sounds
But it
fun.
was super cute. But it kind of made me think of that because the fact you're showing two different types of Christmases. You're showing a small town
Okay.
and a city. So that's like the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
But I
Huh.
will say the other was better. Even though we had one
Yeah.
storyline not feel as complete as the other storyline.
Okay.
Because every other chapter you're following the other person.
Oh, that's fun. I feel like that's a little more cohesive than what we got.
Yeah.
Kind of whiplash of a POV switch without knowing who the heck we're following until, a little later.
Would you check out another book by this author?
Oh. If I can read it from the library.
I will never say never with this author. Because watch, there may be a book that comes out that I'm like, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I'll try it, but I will borrow.
Yeah, that's not sadly, I don't think I would purchase one. But thankfully, my library had this copy, so I'm trying to look at their backlist, and nothing looks familiar to me.
Um,
They have a fencing one. It's called The Rust. That's fun. Okay, sorry.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Quiver. Oh my gosh, there's an archer. It's called Quiver.
I
Is that
bet she's
sapphic?
quivering in it.
Something is. Wow.
Watch, she has other books that are in the same universe and it's following like Fletcher and that other girl that makes the whatever a thing.
Wait, that would be kind of cute. We're struggling with these allergies, man. Oh, heartstrings. See, I would
Excuse me,
maybe
sorry.
if my library has a copy of like the audiobook. Actually, if it's the same narrator, I doubt I would ever read another book with them. To be honest.
Thank you, Nikki. Like it came out of nowhere, and I was like, I don't have time to do anything. Just move the headset.
I feel that.
Okay. Would you recommend this book to others?
Yeah. I think, like, even if it wasn't, like, necessarily a favorite of mine, I would still recommend it
Hmm.
because, this could find someone at the right time that just needs something, like, fluffy, light, nothing too serious because that's who wants to be serious, during the holidays? But yeah, I would recommend it. And this is also closed door, right?
Very closed door. Very closed
Okay.
door.
Just need to make sure.
Well,
I know there's, like, a scene, but
we got
there wasn't
one
descriptive.
we got one scene, and the only thing I
Just quick.
remember was her licking her nipples. That's all I remember. Was something about nipples, and I think my brain kind of tuned out the rest of that scene.
I'm sure it did. I'm sure it did.
And I don't do that with sapphic romances. Normally, I'm all in listening to the whole thing.
Oh,
This one, just I think, with the writing and the monotoneness of
narrator,
the
yeah.
whole, I just want, and she said something like, I just want to show her the pleasure she's giving me. And immediately, her lush nipples, and then she bit them, and I went, okay.
Hold on. I need to look at that.
I
I'm gonna
remember
search
something
nipple.
about that. I may be
Let's see.
misremembering how it was worded, but I remember like that image in my head.
Oh, okay. You're right. Someone, yeah. I had to speed read the last little bit, so that scene is a blur in my head. And that was at 86%. So it took a while to get there.
I mean, we got one kiss and it took like
Yeah.
79-80% to get to that kiss. They were underneath mistletoe.
Yeah, that was
I was like,
cute.
okay.
They were trying to fight the attraction. They were trying to fight it.
Yeah.
She's like, well, I can't now. Mistletoe.
Well, we're doing all Christmas
Yeah. It
traditions. We
wouldn't be
have to do
right. Yeah,
this.
exactly. Had
Any
to.
lingering thoughts on the book that we haven't discussed, or questions, or
Mm, I mean, we didn't really touch on the uncle. Do we want to talk about him and his
well, we're about.
small-minded? Oh, is there a question coming up? My bad.
Was anyone a hoe?
Yes,
The
whatever.
uncle.
Was he ever named?
Wasn't his name like Colin or something?
Is it? I don't even remember.
I feel like he was named.
Let's see. Uncle. Who? One great uncle. Uncle Clay?
Clay, yes. I
Oh,
remember it started with a C.
yeah, you're definitely close. As far as like questions,
I'm just happy his name wasn't Clint. Because in a lot of backwoods like books, if a Clint is introduced, he's the racist, homophobic asshole that you want to punch in the corner.
and
And
you're
he
like,
usually
'That's not me.'
9 out of 10 he beats his wife. I have
Oh
read
my
3
gosh.
Clints in books.
No,
They've
wife
all
beaters.
beat their wives. They're all racist homophobes.
Damn.
And they're all like one of the villains of the story.
Hmm.
And I'm like, why?
Like, where's my representation?
Hello, I'm not like that.
Where's the good Clint at? um, yeah. I just maybe never mind. Because I'm just trying to create a whole new story. But I think I don't. Hmm.
Yeah, I don't have
No,
any.
nothing that is profound, unfortunately.
A fixture here is on a scale of 1 to Felix, which Felix would be 10, the best of the best. Felix is from The Romantic Agenda by
Claire Kahn. You're
yes,
right.
Claire Kahn.
Mm.
I was like, wait, where would you rank Ava and Bex?
Personally, like I really did like Bex, but I would say 6.
6, 7. I was gonna go 7, so about like 6, 7.
Okay, so maybe 4. And just kidding. I'll settle for 5. Okay,
Yeah,
final
we'll
answer.
settle with 5. We'll settle with
Final
5.
answer is 5. Because I like them as characters, but like
Am I gonna
it
remember them?
just no.
So we can go down to a 4. I will agree with a 4 actually.
Oh,
Because they're not gonna be rememberable. Like I enjoyed them, they're just not gonna be
yeah.
rememberable.
Like they just didn't do like even the grand gesture. It was really cute, but like, mm, there's just other love interests that
What are we
are
saying
leagues
no
ahead.
to? Us ranking them lower or comparing them to Felix? Like, do you not like Felix?
Maybe
Or
us going down to 4.
6, 7. The 6 through
Mm.
7. Yeah, we'll settle with them at a 4. Thinking about it as the fact of they're not rememberable.
Like 6 to 7, but actually it's a 4. Final answer.
Final answer, yeah. I was like, comparatively, they're really good characters. It's
Yeah.
just we're not gonna. A month from now, I'm not gonna remember them.
Mhm. Yeah. And
So
it's like, what? I mean, yeah, 4.
yeah.
We're just gonna end it there. Let's move on.
Is this a good representation of queer literature for a sapphic relationship? I would just say yes.
Yeah, I guess I don't. I wouldn't know.
It wasn't
Personal
bad.
experience.
It wasn't bad, so
Yeah.
I would just say yes.
Correct.
I had
Agreed.
no resolve in the fact of ew, gays don't do that like feeling.
It's good.
So good representation.
Yeah.
Was it a little bit cliched with the tropes? And oh my god, I'm in Vermont. I must wear flannel. Yes.
Yeah.
But
Okay, you saying that made me think of. I think they were going on the open sleigh ride. The one horse open sleigh. They were talking about, or Bex was trying to poke fun at Ava a little bit about, oh, do I need to bundle up or dress for the freaking chilling cold? But it's like New
yeah,
York is also cold, so I don't know why that was such a stretch for her, unless she was just that was like her way of bantering.
my
You know what I
understanding
mean?
is that Vermont apparently gets colder than New York. Like New York doesn't get like the blizzards that Vermont gets.
But I feel like they do get hella snow. I mean, I don't
I do
know.
but that was my understanding in the
Maybe
book.
maybe the story they were trying to yeah, okay. Yeah,
I mean, I think it would have made more sense if she was like from Texas going to Vermont.
yeah, because it's like New York. It's cold there too. So
But I've never been to either place, so I have no idea.
me neither. New York winter versus a Vermont winter. But she was acting like that was like the Arctic. Like chill.
What are our final ratings?
I would like to go down, but I think I'm gonna keep it at 3. Just because like
I'm
for
at
what it was. For what it is and what it was. Because if I focus on what it could be, it would go lower.
I'm going to be honest with myself, and because of something I mentioned when we were ranking them with Felix, them
Yeah.
not being rememberable, I am lowering my rating to a 3.
Okay.
It's not a bad book, it's just I know I'm not going to remember this book a month from now.
Right.
So why give it a 4 when I've given others 4 stars that are some of my favorite? Like they still stick with me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm a 3-star. Glad I read it. Would I reread now? Would I watch it if it becomes a movie? Yes.
Yeah. I would love, yeah, I would love to see this adapted, but based on what was said, maybe those plans are just not gonna come to light. It's okay. But it would be great to see like more like LGBT coded holiday movies, like you said. Yeah.
But I feel like if they're gonna do more LGBT quoted Christmas movies, they're not gonna choose this one when there's
Yeah.
other books out there from people like Alison Cochrane, Ashley Herring
Yeah.
Blake, Helena
Mhm.
Greer, uh, Courtney Kay, Timothy Genovosky, Ronan Parrish.
Mhm.
I feel like I am missing like a very important holiday romance. Annabeth Albert,
Mm.
the geek who saved Christmas.
Yeah.
Still feel like I'm missing someone, but whatever. But I'm like, I feel like those are like stronger authors that have stronger audiences that would want to see the movies.
Yeah.
I don't see this being on people's radar enough,
Yeah.
which is why I chose it because it isn't on people's radar.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, maybe we can,
Stir up some buzz or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Granted, was hoping for a little bit more, but whatever.
Yeah. I think it like maybe this could have been like another 50 to 100 pages to like give it maybe a little more emotional depth. It could have
Or
gotten a
give us
higher rating, I think.
two narrators in the audiobook with two different voices.
That would have been tremendously helpful.
I don't know if I could have handled another 50 pages of that audio, to be
That's
perfectly honest.
true. Yeah. I would agree.
5 chapters already felt like
It was rough.
I was there for a couple of hours.
It
But I
literally
probably
was rough.
was there for a couple of hours with 5 chapters because every chapter was like super long. This one
It
only had
was,
like
yeah.
what, 11, 12 chapters in the whole book?
Oh, there's 24, but they were long.
Oh, well, they felt like
25
12
and then
chapters.
no, I agree. They did feel endless. Yeah.
But that is all we've got for our discussion on Christmas Mouse because I don't know if there's anything else to say. And hey, we stretched it out to 47 minutes
Yeah, it's not bad.
by us talking about other books.
But it overall is not a terrible book. I think it's a little tougher for these conversations. Like if it was just so mid, it's like, okay, well, what stood out?
Mhm.
And nothing comes to mind. So I'm still good.
Well, thank you, Karina, for being our guest
Oh,
host.
thank you
You are
for
welcome back
having me.
anytime you want.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much.
Um, I hope you guys join me, Hope, and our new guest, our new co host, Drew, starting in
Yay.
January with our first January pick, which will be Home Ice by Olivia Lind. It is a
Oh.
trans heroine hockey romance. Her
Oh.
and her handsome neighbor, who is one of the star
Mhm.
hockey players, and now she has to work with him.
Ooh, sounds like a
So
good one.
I'm like, I saw trans and hockey and I went sold. But it also has around the same amount of reviews as this book does.
Oh, okay.
And sadly, it doesn't have an audio.
Oh, man.
But it was one that I was like, those two things you never see together, so I must.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I'm happy I chose it now with the hockey craze of Heated Rivalry.
Yeah.
Maybe people are looking for more queer hockey books.
Exactly. That's awesome. Sounds promising for sure.
And yes, Drew is joining, and we also have another co host that will join us every now and then.
Hmm.
Kathy from Kathy Tridenhart. I can never pronounce her last name, but she hosts the Queer Lit Readathon, is what she's known
Oh,
for. She puts that out like 4 or 5 times a year.
oh, that's awesome.
And it's like her prompts get more and more specific. Like
Oh,
historical romance set in a country not of your own. That's queer.
oh,
So
okay.
it gets like more fun and harder to do, and it's so much fun to try to find.
Yeah, that's fun.
And we are still looking for guest hosts for January and February's book if anybody's interested. The announcement did go up on my channel yesterday.
Ooh,
So
okay. Have to go check it
I
out.
know January's is Home Ice, and then February we're doing a POC sapphic firefighter romance. We're
Mhm.
doing for February is Where There's Smoke by Erica Alexander. They're both
Mm.
curvy girls. They're both POC. One's a baker and one's a firefighter.
What a fun little duo
And
there.
I thought it was perfect for February and Valentine's and
Right.
everything.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to do the firefighter? I will write you down, Nikki.
Hey.
I will write you down.
There
Yay.
is
And then I know in March we're doing How to Date a Prince by Hayden Stone.
Ooh.
Both me and Hope are really big red, white, and royal blue fans, so we're looking for another
Ooh. Like
royalty.
royal.
But it's a royal, it's the prince and an American who wants to destroy the monarchy.
What is this called?
How to Date a Prince by Hayden
How
Stone.
to date a prince. Oh, what a fun cover.
Thought it was
Ooh.
cute. It was one that has been on my radar. I had like a different one picked out, but Hope couldn't get it in Canada easily.
Oh,
So I
okay.
usually like when I curate the list, I will send it to my guest host or my co-hosts, and
Mhm.
it's mainly based off of Hope. No matter who I have as joining, it's mainly based off of Hope because she's the one that's in a different country.
Mhm.
I want to make
Right.
sure things are available in other countries. And the
Yeah.
one that we had chosen wasn't easily available unless you wanted to pay 30 something dollars for an ebook.
That's absurd. Holy smokes.
So I gave her, I had like 7 backups, and she chose How to Date a Prince
Oh,
as
that's
because
fun.
she saw that that was the easiest one she could get her hands on.
Yeah, that one sounds good.
So I'm excited for all of 2026's new picks. We are doing
Yeah.
a lot more of the other identities, more asexuals, more trans, more demi, more all of that.
Good.
And we have some that have multiple, because I know we have one that I do believe is trans, sapphic, bi, and something else all in one from the 2
Oh.
main characters. Like one is
Oh,
trans and sapphic, and the other one's bi and something.
wow. That's a
So
nice
I'm like,
little.
we're hitting all of it. And
Mhm.
I know we have an asexual, aromantic
Ooh.
romance where both are asexual and both are aromantic.
Oh. I feel like there's not too many of those out there.
When I saw that, I was like, I'm intrigued on how that works.
Yeah.
So we'll set that one.
Yeah. Okay, you have to let me know what you're reading for the rest of the year.
Like I'm excited for them. But again, thank you, Karina. Thank you, Nikki, for joining us in
Mm.
the comments.
Yay.
And I hope you guys join us in the new year for at least Home Ice by Olivia Lind. Um, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you're new, hit that subscribe. If you're not following Karina or Hope, They're both linked down below. Go check them out. They're both amazing. Um, yeah. Remember to
Yeah.
embrace your inner rainbow, take care of your mental health, hydrate or mummify, as they say. And until next time, I hope you have a fabulously gay day, month, year, whatever it is. I hope it's fabulously gay. Bye.
Bye.
In the broadcast, broadcast